Trinidad and Tobago is blessed with remarkable biodiversity. These two islands have a broad range of habitats compressed into small landmasses. A critical component of this ecological melting pot is the mangrove swamp, some of which clings to existence at the edge of progress. When you take the time to explore the dense vegetation, it is nothing short of amazing just how many species can be found in this habitat. When you think of mangrove swamps, you naturally think of Caroni and Nariva, but the fact is that mangrove once blanketed the entire western coast of Trinidad along the Gulf of Paria, at Point Lisas and Chaguaramas, and right here at Invaders Bay. About 10 years ago, the fight was on to save this mangrove from development. Unfortunately, much of it was lost. But a great deal of biodiversity remains. Perched on the trees right behind me are a few cattle and snowy egret. Nowhere near the numbers, of course, that once would have plastered these trees in white. In this episode of Bush Diary, we're going to take you into two areas of mangrove and show you the wildlife that lives there. There's good reason that the mangrove has thrived along the western coast of Trinidad, and that is the mighty Orinoco River. It flows into the Gulf of Paria and reduces the salinity levels to a point where mangrove can thrive. We'll be heading to Waterloo and Claxton Bay, but first I want to absorb a bit of the mangrove at Invaders Bay, just to get a sense of what environmental activists were fighting to save. Even in the face of pressure from development and pollution, the tiny wedge of mangrove that remains today still attracts many intriguing species. And what they may lack in number, they certainly make up for in beauty. The ringed kingfisher is a great example of all that you don't see when you are zooming past the mangrove. It is great exploring this place. I actually spotted 3 of these stunning birds all in one morning. This species is the largest of the 4 kingfishers found in Trinidad. You'd certainly have better luck seeing it in mangroves or near to watercourses. You'd probably be surprised to know that you also stand a chance of spotting the Scarlet Ibis at Invaders Bay. Well, these aren't quite scarlet yet. These juveniles are at an intermediate stage. Perhaps in a few more months they will take on their characteristic scarlet plumage. While they are not often seen in large numbers here, there is obviously still good feeding in these mangroves.